The Big 12 Conference title race comes down to this last weekend. Texas Tech and Kansas State could be crowned co-champions on Saturday. Texas Tech could win things outright with a little bit of help. Kansas State could win things outright, also with a little bit of help. I'm Aaron Pryor. This is Around the Rim. Let's take a look at the conference standings. Pretty easy to dissect at this point. Texas Tech and Kansas State are going to finish 1-2, the order of which will be decided this weekend. Teams 3 through 8 are already set. Those seeds are locked in for Kansas City next week. Not pictured, Oklahoma State and West Virginia, they'll play Saturday with the winner nabbing that 9 seed and playing TCU next Wednesday night. We'll start with the team that's won 8 straight games. The Red Raiders are playing as well as anybody in the country and currently sit as the number 8 team in the country. The Big 12's only top 10 team. Tech hasn't won a conference title since 1996, and a win over Iowa State at Hilton would guarantee at least a share of the conference crown. The trademark Red Raider defense has been stout all season long. Tech leads the nation in field goal percentage defense and is second in points allowed per game. Tariq Owens set the all-time blocks record in a season at Texas Tech with 72 and ranks in the top 10 in the country. Matt Mooney has also been tremendous all year long. He's 4th in steals and 10th in assists in the Big 12 while shooting the rock at better than 43% on the season. Then, of course, there's the future NBA pick and all-around fantastic play of Jarrett Culver. His 17.9 points per game ranks 3rd in the Big 12. He's also 6th in steals, 6th in assists, and 10th in total rebounds. Also, don't forget Davide Moretti. He leads the Big 12 and ranks 3rd in the nation in three-point field goal percentage. This team has it all, and there's really no wonder why they're in the position that they're in. Oh, plus, Texas Tech has one of the best home court advantages in the country. Tech finished 17-1 this season at home and are 50-5 at the USA since Chris Beard arrived in Lubbock. Beard on that home court love back in October.
I know when College Game Day came to Lubbock last year, I asked those guys, Jay Billis and Jay Williams, like, hey, tell me the truth. We're trying to build a program. You can't hurt my feelings. How do we stack up? And those guys consistently said they thought it was one of the best home courts in college basketball. So I think as we continue to do our part and have a good team that's competitive every year, I don't have any doubt that our fans will respond just like they did in a big way last year.
Kansas State hosts Oklahoma on senior night, where some of the most influential players in Wildcat history will be honored. Cam Stokes, Dean Wade, and Barry Brown Jr. will be recognized on Saturday, and certainly what would make things even sweeter would be at least a share of that Big 12 title. K-State, though not picked to win the Big 12 before the season began, was certainly highly thought of. Many said coming into this year that this would be the season that K-State could really make a run at it, and boy have they ever. These 3 Wildcat seniors finally were able to knock off Kansas in front of their home crowd earlier this season. Though battling injuries all year long, Dean Wade is shooting better than 50% on the year and averages 13 a game. Barry Brown is 4th in the league in scoring and is an obvious candidate for multiple Big 12 Player of the Year honors, all while playing the 2nd most minutes in the league. And Stokes is 9th in the Big 12 in dimes and strokes it from 3 at a team best 36.5%. This was and is an important year for this Wildcat group, especially coming off last year's Elite 8 run, and they returned almost their entire starting lineup. And the Cats are trying to make the most of it.
Yeah, I tell our guys it's a credit to them. They worked hard. Now do something with it. And if you don't do something with it, you know, you're regret it. And especially the seniors. Don't leave a legacy. Don't leave anything on the table when you graduate. You know, put all the effort, preparation that you can to be successful. And you know, it's fun.
Other quick news and notes from around the Big 12. Kansas' streak of 14 straight Big 12 titles came to an end earlier this week when Oklahoma blasted the Jayhawks in Norman. KU will be the 3 seed in the Big 12 tournament next week. They'll play Texas on Thursday, who already locked in the 6th seed. One final note, Iowa State hopes to have leading scorer Mariel Shayok back for the Big 12 tournament and is questionable for Saturday's game against Texas Tech after injuring his foot earlier this week. For the Big 12 Conference, I'm Aaron Pryor.